everyone, welcome back to another video. Happy Thursday. Yes, today is Thursday. I may post this video today. I have been getting some questions about the length of people's hair. They think that their hair is not growing. How can I retain the length that I have? My hair is steady breaking off. I get a lot of those. You guys just don't know. And some of my videos are based upon that. But I just want to get this video out, and I may just post it today or maybe tomorrow morning. I'm not sure, because my videos come on Tuesdays and Fridays, but I may do just this emergency video today. I just might, maybe another hour or so. I just might. But in order to retain length and you think your hair is not growing, first off, your hair is growing. It's growing. We all get at least a half an inch every month. We all do. We all get at least a half an inch every month. So in order to see the length that you have to retain it, you have to take care of your ends. I made a video on moisturizing and sealing them and keeping them tucked under. Okay, you need to go back and look at that video. It's basically all about keeping up with those ends of your hair. Okay, so first off, you would need to keep your ends moisturized and sealed, whether it takes every night or every other night or every 2, 3, 4 nights. Whatever you have to do, you have to pay attention to those ends, okay? The ends. Secondly, you want to also pay attention to the scalp of your hair, okay? Now, getting back to the ends. Make sure that you are moisturizing and sealing whenever your hair needs it. I don't know your hair, only you do. Okay, I moisturize and seal every 3 nights because my moisturizer lasts at least that long, or sometime every 4 nights. But I moisturize and seal every 3 nights. Secondly, you want to trim your ends whenever they need to be trimmed. Now, I'm not saying go out there and trim them every 5 weeks or every 12 weeks. You trim your ends, because everybody here doesn't need to be trimmed every 12 weeks. It's just not happening. Okay, so don't let anybody talk you into doing that. Look at your ends. All right, if your hair needs to be trimmed, trim it. If you have to take 1 inch off or 2 inches off, you need to do that so you can start fresh. And then afterwards, I would say look at your ends again, maybe a month later, check them out. If they need to be dust, if you see them just looking just a little scraggly, they may not be split ends. Your hair could grow unevenly like mine do. The beautician used to always cut my hair to get it even, and that's how I was not retaining the length, because every time I went in, she would cut it. So you don't want to keep cutting it. You want it to grow some, but you still want to check on your ends to see. Now, you can pick through your hair, you know, and look at it, and you can see the strands. If you see one split, sometimes I may have, out of 100 strands, I may have 2 or 3 that needs that split that needs to be cut. I would just cut that. You get what I'm saying? I seen one lady braid her hair up and all of these were sticking out. Those were split ends that she said, and she was just taking the scissors, just going down each braid. She had about maybe 20 braids in her hair, and she just took each one, the scissors, and she was going down like that. And then after she took her hair down and brushed it, you didn't see nothing sticking up. It just looked straight like mine. So just like mine, you don't see any hair sticking out anywhere. That's how her hair was. So before she did that, she showed us her hair, and you just seen little parts of hair. She said these are split ends, and then her ends looked at kind of scraggly a little bit. She went through all of that and took care of that. Her hair looked at nice, like she went to a salon. So you want to keep up with that, okay? And after you do trim, just say if you need get one every 5 months, you want to dust them. You want to keep them dust. Now, I trim my hair once a year, and then I do a dusting twice out that year. This is how I keep up with mine. So some people may say you need to go to a professional, but if you can do your hair, just look at your hair and just cut it. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go and spend $25 for a trim. You can trim that yourself, okay? I used to be a little nervous trimming my own hair, but now I trim it in a minute because my daughters don't want to do it. I trim my hair in a minute. So I do that. Okay. Another thing is when you go to bed at night, make sure that you are wrapping your hair up. Okay. Silk or satin. I mentioned in another video, everybody don't wear silk and satin every day, which we don't, because I know I don't. You see what I have on? This is like cotton, but I keep my hair tucked under. All right. So wrap your hair every night. All right. Wrap your hair every night. It's okay to wear your hair down. I'm not telling you not to wear it down, but if you are wearing your hair down, the fabric that you wear, the elements and all that stuff, the wind, you need to check your hair before you go to bed at night. Okay. Keep it moisturized and sealed. Sometimes my hair gets a little dry. Like I showed in my video, I kept it down. I just wore my hair in a ponytail. I kept it down for a couple of days just to do that video. And my hair, the wind, it just dried my hair out. Then the clothes that I was wearing, you know, it just dried it out a little bit. I looked at my ends. I didn't see any splits or anything like that, but you know, I pretty much take care of my hair. I really do. So that's what you have to do. Remember, everybody's hair grows at least a half an inch every month. You want to retain that length by taking care of your ends. Okay, taking care of your ends. Watch videos on taking care of your ends. All right, and that's how you will begin to learn how to take care of your ends. But you have to get in the habit. You have to have a routine. You have to be consistent. You just can't do it one time and then the next 2 months you want to do it again. You can't do that. Okay, so your hair is growing. You just want to retain the length that you do have. So going to get your ends trimmed, okay, and then watch them after that. You need a dusting, get them dust, get somebody that have your best interest in heart and have them do it and go from there, okay? And then check back with me later, all right? So I hope and pray that everyone enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and if it's the Lord's will, you will definitely see me in the next video. Thank you ever so kindly for watching. God bless you.